going to bring this leg over.
Well, what we're doing today is a maintenance of competency, of skills as it relates to the Cayman Islands Fire Service Inshore Search and Rescue Unit. And the inshore is, what we do is assist the newly formed Coast Guard, used to be the police marine unit, with search and rescue, and an inshore of the Cayman Islands, which is, we do up to 2 miles offshore and which is considered inshore for our remit. And this is what we're doing today, is just a maintenance of competency for those skills, because during the COVID-19, the waters were shut down for a while and we didn't get to go out and do our training. So as soon as we got the opportunity, we resumed our training in order to get our skills back to where they need to be. So we can, if we have to rescue people, we'll be ready.
The launch from the actual lock area, okay? The only place you need to worry about, right at the very end, you can see it, very shallow, right?
Well, this is very important, because like anything else, if you don't use it, you lose it. So you think about being on a boat and having to be in docking alongside or come alongside a dock. That's things that you have to maintain, or else you won't be as good at it. You might injure somebody coming in, because if you don't maintain it and you come in poorly on the wrong angle, wrong speeds, you could actually injure people or yourselves when you're doing that. So it's very important to maintain your skills. This is just another added element, and we seem to get called for just about anything. And adding this to our remit in 2019 is when the unit was launched. We began training late 2016, 2017 to get ready for this. Acquired some assets, and we became functional in January 2019. And thus far, I think we've aided the police marine unit well. Like I say, now the newly formed Coast Guard takes up that remit, so we now assist them in making the inshore waters of the Cayman Islands safer.
Well, we're doing some inshore search and rescue training. We're just doing some basic drills using some basic equipment, mainly our rib, as you can see. And we have here our buoyant backboard. Just doing a few simple drills in case we have an incapacitated casualty in the water. Well, it's just something adding to our cache. We've done training to be qualified for this already. So we're adding things as we get new updates on skills, skills that we're adopting that's going to be better fit to how we do things, especially since we're inshore. It's just going to help us time-wise, safety-wise, and allow us to be more efficient, to get casualties to a safer, a better place, much faster, much safer. You hear the saying, if you don't use it, you lose it. It might be something that you remember, something in your mind, but definitely you want to keep current with this type of training to make sure that your skills are sharp, make sure that small details you aren't forgetting that could play a big role. It could just be a simple communication error. This is why we try to do this, especially now on a regular basis.
The crew is loving it. This is just right up their alley. They love to help people, and they're eager, always ready to go. We can maintain a more readiness 24-hour base, 24-hour response within 15-20 minutes. So, that gives Cayman that element. I mean, obviously it has to be taken in consideration that we do have fire calls and those things, but we are an asset for the Coast Guard. So between the Coast Guard and ourselves, we try to maintain a state of readiness to provide that 24-hour, 7-day-a-week response within a reasonable time frame.
I would say, unless you covered it, Mr. Rankin, it's probably something good where we're heading again as a service. Before I joined, you had guys that were trained in rescue diving, amongst other skills. You have guys that are, we're an island, so obviously you have locals that have a lot of water experience, boating experience. So definitely, I would say to bring us up, to keep us up to as a world-class fire service, it's a great thing. It's a good thing that we've adapted this, started to adapt this back as one of our charges, you know, moving forward. Just especially where we're at geographically, you know, and with younger guys like myself, a few guys that might not have had as much boating experience coming up, I would say it's something that is paramount for our future. We're an island, you know. I'm learning skills I can pass on to my kids and stuff, you know, and hopefully that'll help future generations. So it's awesome.
Thank you for watching GIS Spotlight. For more info, visit us on www.gis.gov.ky. You can also connect with us on Facebook, Flickr, Twitter, and YouTube. This is a production of GIS Marketing and Communications.